What is happening, Crocodile? My name is Drei and welcome back to another video. And on today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Feng Chen Wang Converse 70's. We'll take a look at the fit, the overall design, the build quality, and of course my overall opinion on this shoe. So without further ado, let's get into it.
First, let's talk sizing. The Feng Chen Wang Converse 70's fit just like the regular Converse 70's. For me, I usually size down half a size with the regular Converse 70's, and I did the same with these ones and they fit me well. But I will say though, aesthetically on the outside, it will look just a tad bit longer because of the second outsole, and here is a comparison with the regular Converse 70. Now design-wise, I really like it. It has this cool kind of Converse within a Converse type of design which just looks fantastic.
Basically Converseception. Now, as you may or may not know, the first iteration of this sneaker did come out in Shanghai Fashion Week 2018, wherein Feng Chen Wang took apart some Converse 70's and put them together to come up with this very unique looking Converse. Now, personally, I actually really do like a lot of those designs, and I really especially like the monocolored ones, the all white and the all black. Definitely would have been cool if they released something like that for retail, and I definitely would have picked one up if they did.
Now this shoe right here is an official version of that custom shoe design that Feng Chen Wang came up with, and I think they did a great job with it. Now as you may notice right here, it does come with extra black laces. They do have Feng Chen Wang written on them, and I think it's a really nice touch. Now off the bat, let me get it out of the way now. The black laces do not come laced this way. This is just kind of a personal way that I like to lace them, both for extra aesthetic flair, but also personally because I felt that just leaving the white panel plain was a little too much white for me in terms of color blocking, and made it a little weirder, a little bit more difficult to style just for me personally. And adding the black laces like this kind of balances out the black and white color palette just a little bit better in my opinion. Now taking a look at the outer shoe panel here, it definitely does look like half a Converse stuck onto another Converse sneaker, which I think is a super cool look. And another cool detail is on the inner panel right here, you do still get the Converse patch / print. Quality-wise, the canvas does feel good quality, and as far as I can tell, is the same canvas used in the usual Converse 70. And one thing you may notice as well is that the black portion of the shoe has black stitching, as opposed to the usual white contrast stitch on a regular pair of Converse 70's, which you can see right here, which I think works well for the color blocked aesthetic of this shoe. Over at the back, you do get these lace loops if you so desire to use them, and on the black panel on the back, you do get Feng Chen Wang written across it, which I think is another cool detail. On the inside, you do have a white lining and a white insole with Feng Chen Wang written on it as well. Another cool thing is that there is a little bit of added padding on here, which is a pretty cool touch in my opinion, and does add a little bit of extra comfort, which I think is really good.
Now taking a look at what arguably is the most noticeable and main design aspect of this sneaker, the double layered soles.
This I think just looks amazing, and honestly might just be one of the main reasons why I wanted this shoe so much. It just gives the shoe such a unique looking silhouette, and it just looks really good in my opinion. And for the most part, how they attach the extra sole is done really cleanly as well. Now of course, because of the nature of the design of the shoe and how it's put together, you will have some parts here which you can see the layers and how it's stuck on, but to me that's perfectly fine, especially since the original version of the shoe and the main idea behind it is a Converse 70 customized with one shoe being taken apart and basically stuck onto another Converse 70. Now design wise, again, I do like the little gaps on here, which definitely adds a little bit of an extra oomph to the look of the shoe and almost gives the look of a heel to the shoe, which I think is really nice. And then of course you got the slit / gap on the front of the shoe by the toe cap, which to me is one of the coolest bits of this design and instantly gives it just a very different look. And it actually does remind me of the Margiela Tabby boot and Tabby sneaker, which I think is pretty cool. Now moving on to the bottom of the shoe, you do get some gum soles here with a lighter brown gum sole on the white half of the shoe and a darker, more opaque brown for the rest of the shoe. Now looking at the construction here, you can definitely see the attention to detail and the quality in terms of how it's put together. It's not just an outsole stuck onto another outsole. You can see that there are grooves or cutouts that are made to perfectly fit the secondary outsole to kind of slot them in there, which I think is really well done and adds to the overall build quality and sturdiness of the shoe. Now of course we gotta do an on foot. As you can see right here, these are some chunky boys. Now personally, I like to style them with wide cut trousers. In this instance, I just have some wide navy trousers draped over them, which I think is a really cool look. Now, comfort-wise, they are just as comfortable as your usual Converse 70 with that Ortholite insole, but I will say that they are definitely on the heavier side in terms of the overall weight of the shoe. Nothing all too bad, but definitely a little bit heavier than your regular Converse. Again, mainly because of the extra outsole on it. It just by design is going to be a little bit of a heavier shoe. So overall, do I recommend this shoe? And really, for me, yeah. I think the shoe looks really cool, the idea behind it is amazing, and definitely unique, and you're not really gonna see any other shoe done this way or one that looks like this. It's made of the usual good Converse 70 materials, and the build is really well done as well. And really, it being a designer collaboration, it actually is on the more affordable side, with it only going for around 7,000 pesos here in the Philippines, which is about $140, give or take, which to me is a really good price again for a nice designer collaboration with Converse.
And that about does it for my video and review on the Feng Chen Wang Converse 70's. I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope you found it helpful in deciding on whether or not the Feng Chen Wang Converse 70's is a sneaker you want to pick up. And of course, I do want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think of this sneaker? Is this something for you or just a little too much? What about this shoe do you like, and what about it don't you like? Let me know in the comment sections below. Now, if you did like the video, then definitely do smack that like button. It really does help me out a lot. And I'm not just saying that, it really does help me out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. So scroll down and click that like button. If you know anybody else who'd like my stuff, your brother, your sister, your lolo, your lola, your tito, your tita, or anybody else who you think would like my stuff, then definitely do share it to them. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay creative, keep making it. Until next time, see you later, crocodile.